everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Just going to wait for just a moment here to make sure that I am officially live. I believe I am. Hey, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great, happy Sunday. So, thank you so much for being here. I want to do my hellos, and then I'm going to tell you what you need to do in order to put a question in today. This is going to be just a little bit different. So, I thought we'd have some fun with tarot and astrology together. Okay, so I'll go more into that in a moment. Let me say hi. Sharon is here. Hey, Sharon. Welcome, welcome. And we have the fabulous Viviani is here. Hello. Someone's knocking on my door, and it's the cat. Hi, Miss Jackie. And we have Natalie. Hello. Scrolling. Chase Amo is here. Thank you, Chase, for reading that about the comments there. I appreciate you, my friend. Scrolling to a crone. There's a crone in the house. Nancy, welcome. And there we go with Wooly right behind her. Hi, Mel. Hey, Marsha Green. Hey, Keepa. Got a wonderful group here. Love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. And Michelle, too. Hi, Michelle. Nice to be here with everyone on this fine Sunday. Yes, I feel the same way. Absolutely. I'm hoping we can have a little fun today with this. Hey, Miss Charlotte. With this today with astrology. And I'll just start off by saying, hey, I am like a beginner at astrology. So if you know nothing about astrology, you're still going to like it. I hope we're going to have fun. Okay, so I'm still a beginner. So there you go. Hi, Thelma. Hi, Thelma. The sound isn't good. Uh-oh, it's my headset. Oh, no. You know what happened to my headset? Sunny chewed it. Let's see what we can do about the sound. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Can you guys hear me better? Let me know if you can hear me okay or not. My headphones stopped working because Sunny chewed them. He's chewed it to the bone. So Michelle said the sound isn't good. All right. Somebody else let me know. Hey, Sylvie. And may have to wait, and if okay, let's wait for just a moment, Palvi, for the questions, please. And I'll go over that. I don't know if I can continue though if you guys can't hear me. Hi, Beverly. Hey, Susie. I'm glad you're here. Oh, loud and clear now. Okay, better now. All right, perfect. I just took the headphones out because Sonny ate them. I could not keep him away either. I even got him his own little cable thing, and I think that made matters worse. The thing that looks like a cable, and he was chewing on that, and then he just jumped to my headphones. So Sonny's going to buy me a new pair of headphones so that next time I come live, you'll be able to hear me even better, okay? And let me know if the sound gets worse. It sounds like you're just getting your sound, not your ear, but it is now, Miss Charlotte. Yeah, is it still okay though? Okay, because I had to switch to the computer now for you to get the sound, or actually the phone, like not the headphones from the phone, and it tends to be a little more distant. Okay, because somebody else will just let me know if you can hear me. Okay, let's get this going correctly. My kitten's got into everything. But teething, yes, I know. And we even got him teething toys, Viviani. We got him these sticks. We got him this little pacifier thing. And he would not take it. I even put it in my mouth before his. I put it in my mouth. I'm like, this is what you do. And he's like, no, just walk away. It's good. Okay, thank you both. Nancy, thank you. Susie, thank you. Michelle. Yay. All right, so I know you all are eager to put in your questions. This is what we're going to do. So if you know your sign and if you want to, you do not have to. But with your question, tell me what your sign is. If you know all three of your signs, the sun, moon, rising, if you want to put all three of those in with your question, that'll just help me. As always, put them in emojis and caps, blah blah blah. Same thing. It's just if you want to put in your signs. If you don't know what your sign is or don't care to put it in, that's perfectly fine too. Okay, so we're going to do an astrological tarot reading live. And I wanted to say first off, Mel on her channel last night. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Mel, she does a wonderful live on Saturday nights with Nancy, and they had a guest last night, Susie. And someone put that in the link for me, please. So the link in the chat so you guys can see that. All right. And it was fantastic. But it inspired me to do this one. But I'm a novice. I'm like very, very early stages. So what I'm going to do is I started learning about 20 years ago. Okay, but not consistently. Like I dropped it for several years, and I know just about the basics is all. But I don't need to for these cards because I've got some awesome cards that we're going to read with. Okay, and let me see here. I'm using these three decks. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. This is an astrological tarot deck. Okay, so we got that one to use for the tarot. And then I have the Stargazing Oracle, which is beautiful. Okay. And then I have the Heavenly Bodies. And this one is so neat. I want to show you the packaging. Because if you want a great, like, really beautiful deck, this might be my most beautiful packaged deck that I have. So it comes out like this. And then you get a magnetic closure. And we're not even started yet. And then you get this fabulous little book. Here it comes with a hardback book. Okay, and then look here, there's more. Then you pull this out and look at how beautiful it is on the inside. And then the cards are in, I've taken them out, but the cards are in this one. Box within a box within a box. And all kinds of little sayings. This one says heaven through earth and spirit through body. So this is a fantastic little deck. So we'll be using that one as well. So let me go to chat and see if anybody has any questions. And if you do have any questions and I'm not able to answer them because of the readings, please just ask a mod and they'll be happy to help you. And mods, all the descriptions of everything that I just said is down below, except for this one part. So the only other thing you need to know is I'm going to use the cards as a way to see what you need and how to answer your questions, even if it's a general for the week. We're going to use the cards. Now, if you get a Neptune card and you're like, I don't know anything about Neptune, that's okay, because I'm going to let you know what it is and what it means. And let's say you get the water card and you're like, I'm a fire sign, that doesn't apply. Well, yeah, it does, because we need to have all areas. And that's the same for the signs. You get a Scorpio card and you're a Taurus, and you're like, that's my opposite. That doesn't apply. It does today. Okay, so we all need to have the high vibration of all of the signs, of all of the planets, right? So that's the wonderful thing about astrology, I think. So that's how I'll be using them. If you want to put your signs in there, you can, and then that way I can relate it to the cards as well, but you don't have to, because we're going to be going by the cards today. All right, I have said enough for now, so let's say hello to some other people here. Gina's here. Hey, Gina. Hope I'm not missing anybody. Mega is here. Hey, Mega. Okay, just like that. So Jackie's a Libra. She's an Aquarius moon and a Leo rising. All right, I'm going to go to the very beginning because I want to make sure. I saw Mel's question. Who's this? Kathy's here. Hey, I know you can only make it on Sundays. I am so glad you're here. I saw where you could only make it on Sundays, but I'm glad you're here today. Oh, you got that for Jane? It's fantastic. Yeah. And let's all lift Jane up. She has a bad migraine today. So let's go ahead and lift her up. She asked me to, well, she just let me know that she wouldn't be here today because of that. So we're going to lift her up. Migraines are horrible. They're like the worst pain I've ever had. Sip, sip. All right, let me see here. Hey, Misty, how are you? If you don't know your signs, it's no problem at all. It doesn't matter at all. Okay. You can still ask a question. You can still just get a general reading, and I'll use the cards for that. Okay. So I want to scroll back so I'm not missing any questions. So give me just a moment here because I am starting the questions now. I know, but Dama, you gifted it, so that's what makes it so special. Okay, so yeah, we could go ahead and start posting the questions. I'll start taking them now. Oh yeah, it does that sometimes, Gina. Yeah. Yep. I've got the banana thing for him and he likes it. He tries to kill it every time. He tries to kill the banana. He's up on the third floor of the treehouse right now. Absolutely adores the treehouse. Me too. Me too, Susie. More like being driven crazy by the kitty, but that's okay because I love him. And that outweighs the bad. All right, so here's the first one I see. Sylvie, you sure can. And thank you for putting what your signs are. Again, if you don't know, it's totally fine. And as usual, I'll start taking questions. It may be a little after 11:30, depending on how I keep up with chat here. Okay. Did you see him in the background? Yeah, he's on the tree right now. Hey, welcome, Asparagus Sinus. How are you? And thank you for putting your question in there with everything. I got you starred. Hello, Sagittarius Love. I have you starred. Oh, I missed you too, Kathy. Yeah, that was a great live last night, Susie. Very good. And you didn't seem nervous at all. You're a natural. Did you want a reading, Marcia? So let me know if you want a reading. I don't know if that's a question for a reading or not. I'll be happy to if you want me to. Yeah, awesome, Tana. And yeah, I'll be using Tarot Dreams for Everyone today for the tarot. So not my usual choice, but or having the choices that I'll be using all three. Probably 2 per person. Awesome. Libra. Scorpio rising. I'm Scorpio sun. Awesome, Miss Charlotte. Let me know if you wanted a reading. Asparagus Sinus, did I already get your question? Or did it just get typed out twice? Yeah, I've already got you, Asparagus. And welcome here. Welcome, welcome. If you guys haven't been before, I appreciate you being here. Hit the subscribe and the bell for me. And it's free. Stay subscribed so it'll help my channel and I can reach 500. When I reach 500, we're going to do a free giveaway and like a party. We're just going to do a congratulations party for me, Jay, and for Jane because we're all at the same numbers. So we're right at 500. So we need a few more, all 3. So make sure, Maz, if you could help me by putting Jay Hurt 213's channel in there and James as well. Okay. And you guys say subscribe. How do you know what is the rising? You have to do it. What you can do, Marcia, is you can go on, it's in the description below. It's astro.com/horoscopes, and it'll show you how to do your chart. It's really easy and it's free. Okay. It does take a few minutes, though, so don't do it now. Do it after. Thank you, Viviani. Yes, and I forgot my banner. There we go. There's a banner. Banner. Are you a Virgo, Viviani? I think we just moved into Virgo land. Yes, I do. I'm pretty sure. I don't know the exact date, but I know the 19th is Leo, and I'm thinking either the 20th or 21st, which is today, is Virgo. So that's exciting. Get out of that Leo energy and into some Virgo energy. Yes, they do rock. So very analytical and got your back. Just, very, very supportive. A very supportive sign. Okay. Oh, no, you're still confused. I'm sorry. Oh, you mean with your deck? I see what you're saying, Misty. That's how we all are when we first start. I promise you, it's how we are. The best thing to do is get into the lives, and you'll start seeing people explain things more. Listen to readings, and you'll start understanding more. I promise. So I just learned over a year ago. That's it. Okay, that's tarot everything, and then I blended the astrology in. Jane has a migraine. Oh, okay, cool, Missy. I see that. Okay, Aquarius sinus, I've got your question, so you don't have to ask again. You were good to go. I got Kiba. Sagittarius, I already got your question, I believe, as well, so you don't have to repeat it. We're good to go, Sag. Thank you for that. I got you, Viviani. You are starred. So I've got 6 so far. Hey, Flowing. Welcome. I'm sorry your joints are sore. I hope you're feeling better and will feel much better soon. Misty's a Sag. Awesome. Sages are awesome as well. I have a lot of Sag in my chart. I'm not a Sag, but I have like 4 or 5 other placements, which is a lot. I have the most placements in Sagittarius. Yeah. And again, if you want to find out your whole chart, just go to astro.com and it's in the description below. Just trying to get caught up here. Thalma, I have your question starred. Thank you so much. Marsha, I have you starred. Thank you so much. Okay, Palby, did you have another question? Because I didn't get yours before, but you're very welcome. Let me know if you want another question, okay, today. Because I didn't see yours beforehand because I started taking them after today, after we started. Yeah, absolutely, Susie. Yeah, we can do that. And again, astro.com is really easy um, to use. About next fall, okay? Let me start that again. I just have to remember I have 8 instead of 9. Yes, please. Thank you, Susie. Do you really want a love reading, Kathy? I can do that. Star. We'll do an astro love reading. How about that? And let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. It starts on the 23rd. Oh, so we are still in Leo season. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know that, Miss Charlotte. Yeah, thank you, Marcia. Yeah, after this, of course. Woohoo, a party. I'm trying to scroll up and get even with you guys. Is this a question here? Let me see. Coworker Virgo, and I get scared the way she looks is cold. Oh, my boss was a Virgo and she looked that way too. But it's not that they're not really though. Like a mom when you do something wrong, you know what's coming. Yeah, Kathy, I had a boss who just my past boss for like 5 years, and man, I mean everybody like thought that she was just going to come out with a switchblade and just start just cutting people up and throwing them out. But she really had a warm heart. She had been through a lot in her life, and she actually had a lot of just a lot of giving. It's just that she has a different personality. But yeah, I get that completely with a Virgo. They are great people. Every sign has a positive and a negative. Every one. And a lot of people can be sitting in that negative vibration, and a lot can be the total opposite of it and be in the high vibration. You have 11, I have 9. So I missed 2. Yeah, can you type your question again, Miss Charlotte? Thank you. So I missed Miss Charlotte and one more. Let me let you know who I've got. I have Sylvie. I have Asparagus Sinus, Sagittarius Love, Tana, Kiba, Viviani, Thalma, Marsha. That's Viviani again. Kathy. That's what I got. So let me switch back over here. Okay, Miss Charlotte, I've got you. And I must be missing one more, Jackie. Is that right? People say you look cold too. Must be the Virgo in me. Yeah, but I don't think you do, Mel. After you get to know, the Virgos, they're fantastic people. I always say I have a resting bitch face, and it's just, I have a grumpy cat face, but I'm actually really happy. I'm just like, but I'm happy. I'm content. So you can't always judge a book by its cover, can you? Hello, Janine. Welcome, welcome. Well, it skipped on me. Let me go back here. I'm having problems. Sure. Yeah, we're doing astrological and tarot readings together, Janine, but I'll be happy to look into that for you. So now I have 11. Jackie, how are we doing? Sylvie, Asparagus, Tana. So who did I miss? Sagittarius Love, Woolly Hermit, Woolly. Mel, I missed your question by accident. Can you retype that for me? Let me just make sure it's you. Yeah, Mel, it's you. Can you just retype your question for me, please? Thank you so much. And let's put a hold on the questions after Mel's, okay? That is Scorpio as well. That's low vibrational of Virgo and Scorpio. Yeah, it is. So you get a Virgo and a Scorpio who are not clicking, and they're both in negative vibration. But if you get them in high clicking, then they really go great together. I had an ex. My first boyfriend was a Virgo, and I miss him. Yeah, he was a great match. Just didn't work out. All right. General reading. Okay, sure, Mel. No problem. So I've got you down. So let's go ahead and hold the questions for now. Thank you, Jackie. All right. So give me a moment. I'm just going to write down the order that we're going to try to go in here. And I do go in random order. So if I skip you, I will get to you. Okay. I'm going to try to go in order as quick or as much as I can as how the questions came in. I don't look mad. I just look grumpy. I love that name, Sagittarius Love. That's awesome. I have a little ADHD, so when I I have to write things down, and if I don't, I'll just get sidetracked and go squirrel, and I'll squirrel out on you, and that's no fun. So, thank you for bearing with me while I get the order down here. Thanks so much, all of you who wanted to ask questions. That's awesome. There's a lot of people here today. I'm grateful. Make sure you hit the bell and keep subscribing to me so that you guys can know when I'm on. Because I do want to do this full time. It's not so I can just say, oh, I have a lot of numbers. It's YouTube makes you have a lot of numbers if they're going to monetize you. So that's why I want more members and why I'm trying to get to 500. You get a community tab. I can do like all kinds of questions with you guys and polls, and it's awesome. So I'm really excited to get there. So thank you guys for helping me. Okay, got that. Kathy, Charlotte, Janine, and Mel. I think that's right. Yep. All right. Jackie, I've got 12. Are we good? Let's see what Kathy says here. My co-worker, her closest person to work, she's Scorpio, but she's so mean to the Scorpio. She looks ghetto, but she loves my co-worker Virgo. Oh my. Okay. Oh, thank you, Marsha. That's very sweet. It just says that I'm getting old and forgetful. Oh, we got 13. Who did I miss then? I have 12. Let me know, Jackie. Yep, here we go. Susie knows a lot more about astrology than I do. She says she's done classes, and yeah, I agree with Scott. All signs have positive and negatives. It's how you work with the energy. Absolutely. Absolutely. All have very high, all have very low, and everywhere in between. So you can get one Scorpio who acts, like an ass and is bed hopping. And then you can get a Scorpio who will be a loyal friend to you and who wants to be in a monogamous relationship with someone and who is almost loyal to a fault. So, and everything in between, right? Yeah, sometimes it's easy to get intimidated. But just remember, everybody puts their panties on the same way. Uh-oh, am I frozen now? Oh, no. I do have Mel, and I only have 12, Jackie. $13. Kathy, I've got you down. I've got Mel. I've got Mel as number 12. Jackie, can you get your list with me real quick? And let's make sure we have the same ones, okay? Let me know when you're ready, Jackie. So we can make sure we have the same ones. You let me know who I missed. Can you just give me a K or something here? Okay. When you're ready. I only need 8 more now. Oh, that's awesome. It went up by 1 then. Thank you guys, whoever that was. No, it's me. You're not frozen. Okay. Thank you, Flowing. Just waiting for Jackie here. You ready? Okay. Jackie, I have Sylvie, Asparagus, Sagittarius Love, Tana, Kiba is 5, Viviani is 6, Thalma is 7, 8 is Marsha, 9 is Kathy, 10 is Miss Charlotte, 11 is Janine, 12 is Mel. So who am I missing? Eight more, yay. And sometimes they go back, so you guys stay subscribed. You only have to hit it once, I promise. And also make sure you subscribe to, if somebody wants to, Viviani, can you put in Jane and Jay's, again, their links? That way we can all get to 500 at the same time and have a blast. We're going to have a party and do some giveaways. Okay, here's your list. Who have I missed on then? I'm going to have to do sinus. Oh, asparagus sinus. Okay. Yeah, I've got all these. Wait a minute. You're skipping on me. Janine. Janine is here? No, I got Janine. What am I thinking? See, oh, it's Palvi. I'm sorry, Palvi. I didn't see the question, though, for Palvi. So, Palvi, can you restate your question, please? And put it in caps for me, please. And you can add your sign if you would like. It is Palvi. Thank you, Janine. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. That we're right around the 490 mark, like all three of us. So thank you guys for helping with that. All right, so let's go ahead and thank you, Viviani. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the questions. I think this is going to be fun. I hope so. And here we go. So, Sylvie, you are, and thank you for being here, Sylvie. I haven't seen you in a while. Your sign is Aries. Moon sign, I think, is Gemini. Okay. So, we've got some fire going on with the Aries. All right. All right, Sylvie. The next stage of your life. I'll pull you a tarot card. You got the Seven of Swords. Okay. So the next stage of your life might be a little bit rocky, but let's look into it another way here. All right. So if you look up here, you've got the moon. This is an astrological deck, so it has little signs. The moon, okay, and it's in Aquarius. The moon is all about intuition, about even secrets, dreams, right? And Aquarius is about giving. They're such giving people, and they can also look and they can see things from a different perspective. So this is telling me that you need to go inward and look at things from a different perspective. Okay, and let me pull you an astrology card from the Oracle. You got House 9, and you don't have to know anything about House 9 because I'm going to tell you. It means spiritual growth. So Source wants you to work on your spiritual growth, your intuition, going inward, meditation, even shadow work. I know this is a lot, but this is what I see. And the just generosity and looking at things in a different way. So that's what I see for you, okay? See, wasn't that fun? I love astrology. It's just, I loved it before I even knew what tarot was. So, okay. So let me go ahead and unstar this. And I'm going to see if we got Palvi's question yet. Okay. Palvi might not be here. Okay, that's fine. I didn't mean to miss her on purpose. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jackie, for that. You're welcome, Sylvie. All right. Asparagus, are you still here? Looking for asparagus. Sinus. What should you do now? Okay. Just making sure that you're still here. Is asparagus sinus still here? A little roll call here. Calling asparagus sinus. Is asparagus here? Okay, I don't think Asparagus is here any longer, but I'll put them on hold. And just one more. I'll add Ellen, okay? Because Ellen, I see you come in. So I'm going to go ahead and add you. Okay, and we're doing astrology questions. We're not questions, but answers with astrology decks and tarot decks at the same time. So it's going to be really fun. If you could please type your question, if you want to put your sign in there, your 3 top signs, you can do that as well. I'm not taking any more after Ellen, okay? Even if the Pope walks in here, I'm booked. Jesus, I'm sorry. He can make his own. I don't mean to be rude about that, but we're going to stay at 14. It'll be 13 now. Okay. And let's move on. Sagittarius love, are you here? You did get it under the wire. You sure did. But welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Sagittarius is here. Awesome. Let me get your question. That's not it. Okay, so I don't do third-party questions, Sagittarius. This is a how is somebody else feeling? Because that would be reading on someone who is not here. So I need to have their permission. But what I can do is read on the aura around you and see what we get, okay? In regards to this. So you got the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles. I thought I put that. There we go. So you got the Queen of Pentacles. If you see up at the top on both sides, she is an earth sign. Okay, and I want to go ahead and read from the book on this one because I'm not great on my court cards with the astrology yet. So let's read on this one, and then we'll pull you an oracle. Okay, Queen of Corns. Queen of Corns. The Queen of Corns says, oh my God, no funnel sometimes. Yeah. Queen of Coins says, all right, 2/3 Capricorn. That's why I said corn. 2/3 Capricorn, 1/3 Sagittarius. All right. And it says the Queen applies gentle discipline in order to, which is Capricorn, in order to provide the ideal home base for which her loved ones can expand their horizons, which is Sagittarius. Okay, so we've got gentle discipline on yourself, right? In order to provide an ideal home base for you and your loved ones, and can expand your horizons, as well as taking care of yourself, taking care of your home, and being gentle on yourself. Okay, and let me pull you a stargazing card. My first time using these, I think, on anyone but me. I like this one. Ooh, you got Gemini. Now, no matter what your sign is, this still applies because we need the energy of all of the signs. The Gemini, that's the I can tell you without looking, that's the communication sign. Okay, the social media sign. Okay, so adaptable, informative, connected. So stay connected with other people. Communicative, excuse me. Talkative. I'm not a Gemini, but I'm talkative. And then love variety. So you might love different kinds of things and people at the same time, and curious and social. So those are the things that is wanted to be implemented with the Queen of Coins in your life. So I know that's a lot. That's a lot to throw at you at once. But if you remember just a couple of the things that I said, that's it, Asparagus. Okay, that is it. Or Sagittarius, I'm sorry. That is it. If you heard the word social network and you're like, I love being social with other people, that's what you need to work on in the next little bit, maybe making that more of an open communication, to where, because social networking can sometimes get misinformation and misunderstood. So making sure that that's understood. But again, being gentle on yourself is what I'm really hearing. Okay. So that's what I've got for you. So thank you for letting me read for you. One moment. Okay, Tana, give me just a moment, okay? And I will get to you. Tana, you are here, I'm supposing. But can you do a yes for me, or let me know that you're here? Thank you, Susie. All right. You're welcome, Sagittarius. Awesome. Love the flower. All right. Is Tana here? I know Tana sometimes has problems with her internet, so I might go ahead and just do hers. Let me put this one down. Tana. Sip, sip. Thank you, Jack. Hey, Kristen, how are you? Okay, I think Tana might have had some internet issues. So what I do in this case, because Tana comes regularly, is I will do Tana's reading, and then she'll just go back and watch it. So if somebody can do a timestamp for me at 11:41, I would appreciate that. One of the mods. You mods are awesome, and I appreciate your help. All right, Tana, this is your reading. You are a Leo. Awesome. Rising sun and moon is Cancer. Rising and sun and moon is Cancer. Okay. Sun and moon is Cancer. Okay. Got it. A lot of emotions going on there underneath. It reminds me of the crab, right? The crab is your symbol for a reason, because the crab has a hard outer shell, but there's a lot of things underneath, right? That's where they're most vulnerable. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull you a tarot card from the Tarot of Dreams. And if you're just joining, again, this is an astrological deck, and I've got 2 oracles and 1 tarot doing the astrology thing with tarot today. All right, so Tana, I'm showing you the 10 of Wands. Okay, so it looks like you need to not be carrying so much baggage around, and just remember that this is going to end quickly. If it's something that you might not be able to control, just let that be and let it go to the universe, because the 10 wraps around to the ace, and that's even without looking at what the astrological signs are. It's definitely a case of Saturn, which is restriction. And I'm just giving it a base meaning. There's many more meanings. But Saturn tends to be restriction, and then Sagittarius, you have on top of that, which tends to be, they are hard workers. They're very hard workers, and he's working too hard. So I'm seeing an overburden. Maybe you're working too hard, and burnout is maybe coming. Okay. So how can we relieve this? Let's get you a stargazing card. I want this one. Fire element. All right. So passion. So ignite your passion, Tana. So sorry. Sudden event, dramatic, instant attraction, assertiveness. So clearing, courage, spontaneity, and desire. So I'm looking at this word clearing. So we need to clear some past karma, I believe. All right. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're giving your passion to everything you do. You're a wonderful person. I'll just tell you that because I know you. And just your desire, make sure that you're doing what you desire and what your passion is, and drop that load and rest a little bit, honey, and you'll be fine. All right, so that's what I got for you, Tana. Sorry about that. I didn't want to cough on you. Do a sip, sip. Let me take a look here. I'm just looking at the comments, seeing if I missed anything. Hey, Angeli, how are you? Yeah, Angeli, we're actually closed. I'm only going to do, because I have 14 to do. So I want to go ahead and close after that, okay? So thank you for being here, though. Make sure you're hitting your notifications so you can come right at 11. That's when I start, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'm glad you're here. Love to you. Okay. Excuse me. My throat chakra is acting up. And Kiba's up next. And you know what that usually tells me is that Kiba, you need to use more communication, because it's your turn now. It says Kiba here. I'm thinking Kiba needs to use more communication, communicate clearly to others, so that they understand. People don't always understand the way you do, right? And so it's good to make sure that it's clear. So that's the first thing I see, or feel, I should say, because my throat chakra is going nuts right now. Woo. All right. And speak with love and integrity. And I know you do already, but just focus on that when you're speaking as well. When you're hearing, listening, all that good stuff. That's all the throat chakra. And my dear, you got the 10 of Swords, right? So it looks like you've been carrying around some stuff too, a little bit. Okay, let me take this down. Okay, so you got the 10 of Swords, and this is Gemini, the sun in Gemini. So the sun tends to be our ego, okay? And Gemini is, again, about communication, right? Networking. So that's communication, throat chakra, boom. Okay, and then the sun is the ego. So just make sure that the things going on in here, we all have it. We all have things that go on in here that is not exactly what we want to say or express. It's just the monkey mind going crazy. Oh, I hate that person. Rah, 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 rah. And then you're like, I don't really hate that person. Why did I even think that? Why did that voice come into my head? So instead, this is asking for you to get that balanced, and for you to focus on, communicating in a balanced way. Okay. And let's get you a Heavenly Bodies card. And you got Cancer, full. All right. So you got Cancer. And Cancer is all about nurturing, comfort, and protection. So make sure you're giving that nurturing to yourself, the comfort to yourself, and protecting yourself. Boundaries. Okay, I'm hearing boundaries. Don't overdo it. Okay, don't overdo it. This doesn't mean the end and you're done. Don't let those voices in your head tell you that, because that's not true. Instead, nurture, comfort, and protect yourself. And do that by calling in angels, is what I'm hearing. Your angels want you to call for them for assistance. To them for assistance. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so Kiba, that is your reading. And thank you. I appreciate you being here as always. Okay, let me go back to live and see where we're at. Oh, thank you, Tana. That is really sweet. Thank you. Grabbing your coffee. All righty. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of saw that, Marcia. Yeah. I don't mean that you talk too much. I mean that Kiba does it sometimes. I get that. And that means that probably why y'all are so close is the opposites, right? I mean, my best friend, we're opposites. So, you know, I'm the loud and the one that's talking, gab, got to get the gab. And then she's the listener. And then we have to force each other to go the opposite way because you don't want it to be unequal. So you got to go the opposite way at times too and say, no, I want to listen to you. Let me shut up for a minute. And then let that person speak and encourage them to speak because there's stuff in there that needs to get out as well, right? It's a balance. Okay. Sip, sip. Thank you, Kiva. So if someone could help Jio out there and Tarvi, welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you know when to come next time. I see you already did, Jackie. Thank you. Viviani, are you here, my dear? Viviani. You're a Virgo. Okay, yep. I think I remember hearing you saying that a minute ago. Next fall. Okay. Is Viviani here? Yes. I see you're here, Viviani. Okay, so next fall. Let's see. In just a minute, guys. You okay, baby? I think my cat has a hairball. I think he's okay. All right. Oh, he's never had one yet. All right. Okay, so I got two for you, Viviani. And I'm going to go to the book with this one. Because I got the Nine of Swords for you. And then I got the King of Swords. So a lot of air energy coming in for you. And you're a Virgo, so that is earth energy. So you need to bring some air energy in. Okay. And the Nine of Swords is Mars in Gemini. A lot of Gemini coming through today. Mars in Gemini. Mars is the planet of conflict and of war. Okay, so we want to make sure that and just taking action as well. So it's not always something horrible. It can be just that you want to take action and avoid confrontation is what I'm hearing. Okay. And a lot of times this is, and it really is all the time, this is in your head. So don't let any of your fears come into the front of your, I'm just going to say brain, in your forefront. Don't let that happen because fear is an illusion, just like this is illusion. This is not what's really happening. And you are really the King of Swords, right? Because that's genderless. Let me read. I want to read about the King of Swords here real quick. King of Swords. 2/3 Gemini, 1/3 Taurus. The King of Swords studies and understands the relationships between things, which is the Gemini part. So understanding the relationship between things, Viviani, in a thorough and painstaking way, which is Taurus. So understanding the relationships between things. And that could be a relationship between you and another person, a relationship between you and your work, you and your school, you and whatever you're going to be doing next fall. Okay, so we got that for you. And then I'm going to pull a stargazing. Find the deck here. Oh, you got Venus. So it shows me you got love coming. I don't know if this is a relationship physically or intimate relationship or friendship, but you've got love coming. to you. Love, beauty, romance, art, harmony, relationships, female energy, and luxury and wealth. Hey, and be on the outlook for indulgence, is all it says there. Everything else is just spot on beautiful, just like this card. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Viviani. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Cruise through. I got Thelma next, so give me just a moment. Okay. You're welcome, Viviani. Great. Awesome. Just making sure we didn't miss anybody. And Chase Amo, I saw you're still here. I saw you did have a question at the beginning, but I wanted to, throw that out there about the signs. I'd be more than happy to take your question and add you, since you did ask a question before. You've been here a long time. Okay, so type that out for me if you like, and I'll add you. But nobody else after that. I'll fall on the floor. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Thelma is here. Awesome. Get your question. You are a Libra sun. Love that. My best friend is a Libra. And moon and Virgo ascendant. Oh, wow. That's awesome. And they're right together there too in the chart. All right, your question. My daughter-in-law has a court case this weekend. Attorney, would it help her if I was in the courtroom? Okay. I don't do legal questions, but I can work with this one. Okay, I can work with this one. I can't tell you what to do legally, but should you be in the courtroom, I think we can look and see about the energies around that. I don't know what kind of answer we're going to get, but we'll look. Okay, Thelma? You got the Page of Swords, which is all about air as well, which is communication as well. So just like we were talking about before, communicating, being able to speak up for someone. You see where I'm getting at? You got that Page of Swords. But this is somebody who is young, so that they need to watch what they say and make sure it's in the best interest of everybody. Okay, and let's get you a Heavenly Bodies. Ooh, you got the Sun. How great is that? So I think that things are going to work out. I can't tell you, legally if they're going to work out. But I think things are going to work out for you. And for your daughter or daughter-in-law, daughter-in-law. Yeah. Self-express and embody truth. We were just talking about the self-expression, right? So this is for you. I can't tell you what to do, but this is for you to self-express, embody truth, and act on communication. Take that for what it is. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Thelma, thank you for your question. I hope that resonated. All right, let me check out chat. I just want to be sure I won't make her nervous. Pendulum, show me a yes. A wobbly yes. Pendulum, show me a no. Back and forth. Okay. In a high stressful situation, will Thelma make her daughter-in-law nervous? We're going to ask it like that, okay? I got to know. You will not make her nervous. So I hope that helps, Thelma. All right, and I got you down. And good to go. All right. Yeah, this chakra pendulum as well. Kiba, that's awesome. All right, make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, Jane is here. I hope you're feeling better, Jane. I just asked just for positive vibes for you. I hope that's okay for your migraine, because I know how those are. Ugh. I'm hoping you're feeling a lot better. All right. Yeah, don't base it upon what I say, Thelma, but yeah, I mean, that's what I got. So, again, entertainment purposes only. But thank you. All right. And if you guys want to skip to the front of the line, you can do that always by just making showing your love and support through a donation. I don't, require those. These are free readings. But if you want to show your love and support, all my information is down below. The PayPal and Amazon accounts as well. And if you have a question, I'll move you to the front of the line. Okay. Jackie, I don't see Shazamo at all. Did they want to leave a question or not? Because since they were right in the beginning, I wanted to get them in if I can. Oh, you're going anyway. Okay, perfect. She's a Virgo. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think that'll make her nervous at all. In a high stressful situation. Let's put it that way, okay? Oh, do you have sleep apnea too, Kristen? Oh my God, I would never bring, he doesn't like dogs, so I would never bring a dog. Chase would like a reading for the week. Okay, thank you, Jackie. Marsha, are you here? You probably don't like that saying. That's a Brady Bunch saying for from you in the UK. For you guys in the UK. Oh gosh, she's probably like, you know how many times I've heard that? Marsha, are you here? Those of you who don't know, Brady Bunch was a huge hit back in the like 70s, and the oldest daughter was Marsha, and the next oldest was Jan. Jan was always get jealous, and she'd go, Marsha, 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 Marsha. That's what I think about. I'm sorry, Marsha Green. Are you still here, though? I'm still waiting for an answer from you. No, no one needs your place, Marsha. We are good to go. You are good to go. But thank you for offering. That was really sweet. Okay, it's just a general, then we'll do. All right, so Marsha, let's do a general for the week for you. Look at all the sword energy coming through. Queen of Swords. Okay, another court card. So let me go to the book real quick. This is again air communication. Just had that book. Well, I don't know where it is. Swirling. It was right here. Well, what I can do is go to another one. That's crazy. Okay. Gonna wing it. So the Queen of Swords is about communication, right? And having affairs in order, having what needs to be said to be said. Okay, so I want you to focus on what needs to be said this week. And just like keep it, it looks like there's a communication um, thing there that needs to be worked out with someone. Okay, so I don't know who that is, but it looks like there may be. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so I'm saying winging it, but I'm hearing things, and I'm hearing that there's some communication that needs to be sorted out. Okay, then you might not think that the other person needs you to, but I think deep down you're like, oh, there might be someone I need to just make sure things are okay with. Just check in with that person. Okay, check in. And then from the stargazing, ooh, you got the ascendant. This is the rising. And I just learned what the rising is actually this morning. The rising is your first impression that you're giving off to people. It's your style, role, the public mask. Okay, so it's what you put on when people first see you is the first impression that you give out and the first impression that comes in. Okay, so it's all about your attitude, approach, your aura, and your appearance. Okay, so I would say with the communication and your ascending being here as well. Let me see if I can get this back. I don't remember what you said your ascending was. But just make sure that, again, you're communicating properly and doing that as a first impression as well, because it may be natural for you to give out another um, form, is what I'm hearing, of communication or impression when you're first meeting somebody or when you're first starting a conversation with somebody, which could be what this is. You need to make sure that you're just doing it and thinking about it first before you say it, getting it out there in a way that is understanding and gentle to the other person. Very similar to Kiva's reading. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you. And is Kathy here? I'm going to try to do a love reading. We can see about that with astrology. I mean, it's in there. Your cat wants a dog? Man, mine don't. He does not like dogs at all. Oh, I hope this does uplift you, Jane. And I used to suffer from horrible migraines, Jane. I don't know if you know that about me, but I did. As I'm still waiting for Kathy here, I used to have really bad migraines, and it turned out I had serotonin syndrome. You might want to look that up. You can also always come to me. You know that. You're my friend. So anybody can come. My contact information is down below. But Jane, if you want to talk about that, that might be something that you need to think about, because it's well, I can just let you know, or you can look that up. It's serotonin syndrome. And that's what I had. And I was getting migraines every day. Sometimes I would just keep them for a week, and it was horrible. So I wanted to offer that to you. All right. So I don't see Kathy anywhere. Does anybody see Kathy? Kathy. Hey, Ron. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. We're doing astrological readings. Okay. I'm going to put Kathy on hold here. Miss Charlotte is next. And I see Miss Charlotte is here. So I'm going to go ahead with your question, Miss Charlotte. You are a Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. You're very well-rounded, Miss Charlotte. Very well-rounded, because Virgo is air. No, I'm sorry, earth. And then Libra is air. Scorpio is water. You got 3 out of the 4 signs. All 3 of the major signs are different. So you are very well-rounded. Do you think you can do a reading on the cycle year coming up? Oh, for me, birthday is coming up. So birthday to birthday. Wow. Okay. Let me see what I can do. All right. Birthday to birthday. Happy early birthday to you as well, Miss Charlotte. Let's see what we get. I'm going to break this into 4 seasons. Okay, so we're going to start with where we're at now in summer, and then we'll go. Ooh, cards are wanting to fly out. And then we'll go fall, and then we'll go winter, and then we will go spring. Okay. So I'm just going to do them all here from the Tarot of Dreams. Awesome. So here again, don't even need to look her up, because you got the Queen of Swords. Here she is again. But for you, again, communicate. lots of communication coming in today. So make sure what you're communicating is done in a positive way. I know that you're like that anyways, but just make sure that you're keeping yourself known. Like, don't be afraid to speak your truth, is what I'm hearing for you. So, same card, different message. Speak your truth. Okay. And don't feel like you have to be shy, or somebody's not going to listen, or you don't have the right to speak up. You always have the right to speak up and to communicate effectively with someone else, and make sure they are listening to you as well. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing there. That is for right now, for your birthday and into the rest of the summer. For the fall, I have the Seven of Coins. So patience coming in. This is a Capricorn. Capricorn in, is that Mercury or Pluto? That is Pluto. Yep. Mercury has a little thing. Yeah, I'm just double checking. So you have Capricorn. No, my bad. Saturn in Taurus. I was way off. Yeah, I don't look at these too much. Saturn in Taurus, because it is an Earth. So Saturn is about, again, being restricted a little bit. So she's being restricted. It's like she's having to pause, right? So there might be a time of pause for you in the fall. However, you have Taurus in there, which is very loyal. It is Taurus is just a great sign as far as being steadfast and being resilient and having patience. So that's why it's here is the patient card. So I'm showing have patience. If you have a dog, pet your doggy. Pet Miss Charlotte. She knows what I mean when I say that. And then you got the Hermit, okay, coming in for the winter. So do some solitude, some soul searching, some meditation. Use that as a priority for your winter, okay? And then it even looks like winter in there, doesn't it? And then for the spring of next year, up until your birthday, I have Faith, which is usually the Hierophant card, but this is Faith. So make sure that you're believing still in the things you cannot see, and you're going to act upon them in the way that you know that is there. We don't see the wind, but we know the wind's there, especially if a hurricane comes. But I don't see that. I just see you got Taurus again here. So remaining in that loyal, that faithful type of atmosphere, okay, in your aura. Okay, making sure that that comes out with what you do, and that comes out of the cave here when you explore yourself and do that searching work. Okay, so that's what I got for you. I hope that helps. Janine, and let me just make sure I'm not. Give me just a second here, Janine. Oh wow, I don't know anything about the Saturn return. That could be it, Jane. You might be onto something. Okay. You survived 2 Saturn returns flowing. Wow. Okay, Kathy is here. Okay. All right, I'm going to do a reading general for Kathy then. All right, one moment. All right, Janine, if you don't mind holding for just a moment for me. Oh, that came out for Kathy. Okay, so you have the Death card, which is not bad. It's actually good. A lot of experienced tarot card readers love the death cards because it means transformation and change is coming, and you can't get to a better place without having change, right? And the sign for this is my sign, Scorpio, and we are always transforming. In fact, a Scorpio, someone told me, and this is very true, we are required to transform on a daily basis. That's why when you come in here, I'm always mixing stuff up. I'm mixing stuff up. You're going to see different things going on in the background. My hair is going to be, something's going to be different because that is how I thrive. That is how I manage. So make sure you're mixing it up and you're transforming, the negative patterns into the positive ones. And then I got house 4. If you see, there's a nest up there with 2 little eggs in it. And let's see what it means. And house 4 means cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. So this is the house of home. Isn't that cool? Very cool. Transform your house. I think that's what that means. Transform your house, transform your home. I'm in the middle of rearranging everything so that I can have more room. I watched this show while I was trying to watch it. My microphone was cutting out. And last night it's on Netflix. It was called, I can't remember, Extreme Home Makeover or something. And they get the home totally, redone in like 12 hours. Well, they had so much more space and they did it all in 12 hours. So yeah, transform your home is what I'm getting, and transform the way that you feel about your home and the way that it makes you feel. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you, Kathy. And thank you for letting me read for you. All right. Give me just a moment. I don't either, Kristen. I'm like I said, I'm still learning this stuff. Go into low power mode here. Might have to move this down in a minute, but we'll see. So I'm going to keep on going here. Oh, you got an error. Okay. Palvi, I have you down as after Janine and Mel anyways, so you're not late. I just need to know what your question is. So can you put that in all caps for me? Ooh, I think so, Kathy. I think so, Kathy. Absolutely. For entertainment purposes only. Let me get Janine's up here. I got Palvi's question. Thank you, Jackie. I've got it. Palvi, I've got your question, okay? So Janine is next. Ready here. Problems about my need to move home. Oh, okay. Any advice? Okay, Janine, are you here? Is Janine Barnes here? Roll call for Janine. Another roll call for Janine. Okay, one more call here for Janine, and we'll move on. Thank you, Viviani. Thank you, Jackie. Great mods here. Thank you, Susie. All of you guys. You're my backbone. Couldn't do it without you. Okay, so I'm going to put Janine on hold, and if she comes back, we'll add her in. Mel, is Woolly Hermit still here? Oh, Janine is here. Okay. Mel, you're next, and then Palby, and then Ellen, and then Chase. All right. Sip, sip. Thank you for waiting patiently, Mel. I appreciate you. All right, Janine, we'll see what we got here. All right. The need to move home. I'm seeing you need to go for it. That this may be something that you need right now. Okay, you said you had a need to go home. This is all about pushing forward. So as long as you're pushing forward in a positive direction and moving back home is a positive direction to get you to another positive direction, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what this card is saying. Okay, and then you got the Queen of Cups. Share your love as you're going through this process and embrace the love of source, is what I'm hearing. And then have hope. You are going to get what you need. This is the Star card. Okay, so you do have that as well to put it in astrological terms. This is the sign of Aquarius. And again, Aquarius is the water bearer, but it is an air sign. Okay, and Aquarius is, again, all about giving. I'll give you an example. Janine, what I'll do is tell you real quick here about my wonderful grandmother who was an Aquarius. My grandmother we would always say she would cook a huge dinner for me and my cousins and my aunts and my uncles, and there were about 20 of us every night at her dinner table, at least 20 on the weekends. And she would make this huge meal, and we always had a saying for grandma. She was the last one down and the first one up. Last one down because she wanted to make sure everybody had everything, and then she would sit down when everybody had everything that they wanted, that the food was passed around to everybody. This one has potatoes, that one has. She made sure everybody had everything they wanted, and then she sat down and she was the first one up. She'd go get the tea pitcher, start pouring tea. Are you ready for your dessert? Are you ready for yours? And we're looking over and she hasn't eaten hardly, but she did eat later. But it's just telling you of the generosity of an Aquarius that can come in, and they also have the ability to look at things in a new way. So embrace that spirit is what I've got for you, Janine, and put that into the home of where you're going, and you will soar and you'll be able to move on to a better place. Okay, so that's what I got for you. I hope that resonates, and I appreciate you being here. I think it's your first time, so welcome, come back. All right, give me just one moment. All right, Wooly, hope you feel better, Jane. Thank you so much for coming. All right, Woolly Hermit. I know Mel's still here, so you're welcome, Janine. Mel, can you just give me a here real quick so I can make sure you're here? I know I saw you just a few minutes ago, but it's before the other one there. Yes, okay, Mel is here. All right, Mel, you ready? Just pulling your cards. Okay, so you got the Knight of Swords, right? So I'm seeing that there's something that needs to be done, but don't rush that. You don't have to rush it. The Knight of Swords is the one that's like sometimes falling off the cliff. So just keep that in mind, and keep pushing forward. Though, do what you need to get done, but do it with rest. Is what I'm hearing. Don't overdo this to where your horse is going to throw you off. This is the last night to get to go where he needs to go. The Knight of Pentacles is the first because he's slow and methodical. The Knight of Swords is the last because he's going off and he's way ahead of everybody, and this horse is going to buck him off. So don't go too fast with what you need to get done today. What is on your agenda? Take your time. Okay, take your time. Take care of your body. Take care of your health is what I'm hearing. Okay. And then we got Mercury. Mercury is all about communication, but it's also about going too fast. Mercury is the first planet that is closest to the sun. And that means it spins around 4 times faster than the Earth does. It's constantly going. Okay. So I'm hearing, don't get too close to the sun. Don't get too close to the fire by going too fast. Take your time. It says think, learn, network, and communicate. So again, communication, right? And thinking and learning. Okay. And not necessarily acting too fast. I'm just seeing that as a sign for you. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that resonates with you. And yeah, just make sure you're taking care of yourself, Mel. That's what I'm getting, and it's the primary objective here. Is Source wants you to take care of yourself, love you, and take care of you. Okay, that's what I got for you. All right, now we got Palvi. One moment. When will I get a job? Will I be successful? Okay, let's take a look. And I still need Ellen R's question. I don't have it down here, and I don't have her starred. So, Ellen, can you go ahead and retype that for me? All right. And Palvi, I'm assuming you're here now. So, Palvi, are you here? Sip, sip. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with Palvi's. And if our internet went out, we'll just do a timestamp for Palvi at 12:27 p.m. Yes. I think you will get a job. Or when will I get a job? So soon. But you got to go after it. Okay. So, Palvi, I'm seeing that. Let me just hide this. I'm seeing that you need to go after it. This is all about just standing up for what you want, getting what you want, going after it, being a badass. So, yes, go after this. And will it be a successful job? Let's pull a Heavenly Bodies. House 5, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. Hell yes, it's going to be what you want. It's going to be your passion. You just got to go for it. And you might have to look a little bit for it, okay? Because this is work. This is a little bit of work. But once you do, it's going to be your passion. All right, so that's what I got for you. I hope that resonates with you, Palvi. And thank you for your question and being so patient. Mel, same thing. Thank you for being so patient. I appreciate you guys. All right, let me get a sip here. Okay, I see Ellen's question. Thanks for letting us know that, Viviani. I will see what I can do about that. All right. So, Ellen, I saw your question here. Let me just flash it up. There we go. What should I know about the upcoming week? Gemini Sun. We've been getting a lot of Gemini readings. Gemini, again, all about communication, about networking. They're very popular people. They tend to have a lot of friends, right? That Libra rising is going to keep you balanced and make you look like you know what you're doing, even when you might not feel like that. So there's probably a lot of people coming to you for advice. And Sagittarius moon. Okay, so I think you might be working a lot and maybe too much. So just beware of burnout. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, but you always finish what you start as well. So that's a great, noble, act that you're able to do that with everything. Okay. What should you know for the upcoming week? Okay. Got the Six of Cups. Take this down so you can see it. There we go. So you got the Six of Cups. So this is the sun in Scorpio. So this is all about remembering the times when you had a good experience when you were young. It can also mean inner child work with the Scorpio in there. Okay. The Scorpios have a habit of keeping a wounded inner child. Okay. And then you have the Six of Swords. So that means when you're done with this, working on the inner child or the shadow work, you can move on to the Six of Swords, where you're moving from one place to another, a negative vibration to a higher vibration. Okay, so I think that is needed for you. And then you got the Eight of Swords. Now this looks pretty bad, but if you look at it, she's in a bubble and the swords are about to pop it, but she's not looking. All she needs to do is to go down just a little bit, and she's going to pop those bubbles. And the swords are really not there anyway, right? So she's going to pop the bubble, and it's going to work out for her in her favor. So don't let anything get in your way. Don't let any fear come in of moving from one vibration to another. This is Jupiter in Gemini. You said you're a Gemini, correct? That's right? Yep. You're a Gemini. This is abundance in Gemini. Even though it looks bad, it's not, because it's an illusion. So when you come out of that illusion, you're going to have abundance, because you're going to know what to do and what not to do next time in a situation that's a pretty big situation that you need to maybe move from one place to another. I'm not talking physically as much as I am thinking internally. Okay. And keep the good memories. And, I believe with this that someone wants to tell you from the other side that they love you as well. And possibly someone who is a brother figure to you. I don't know if it is a brother figure, but I'm seeing them a little bit older than you, but someone that you considered like a brother. Could be a friend that you considered like a brother. They want you to know they're watching out over you and they love you very much. Okay, so that's what I got for you. I hope that resonates, Ellen. All right. And we have Chase. Let's see and make sure I didn't miss anything here. Yeah, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate all you guys so much. MZ, you caught me at the end, and I'm about almost an hour and a half in. So I'm so glad you're here, though. I'll be on an 11 most days. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow, but Tuesday I should be here. Okay, Jackie lets you know. No problem. All right, Chase, let's do a general for the week for you. All right, so the first part of the week, let's start for today. And we're going to go with the Eight of Coins. So you got the Eight of Coins. That's working, doing something you're passionate about, finishing what you started. Okay, and it's the sun in Virgo. That's all about hard work, paying off, right? And about analyzing, looking into things, making sure that you look before you leap. Okay, and then the middle of the week, I've got the Three of Wands. So it's a great time to take action. It's a great time for you to go forward with things that have been planned that maybe have been procrastinated. I'm a huge procrastinator, so preaching to the choir here. But maybe it's going to be a great time in the middle of the week to get things done. Okay. The end of the week, how about a Three of Cups party? Looks good to me. Have fun, let down your hair from doing all this work that you've been doing, taking action. Have fun, have a party, be with your friends and celebrate. And make sure that there's a balance to both of those, because this is totally a balanced situation. Working harder in the beginning and middle, taking action, and then the end, celebrating and resting and being with your friends with celebration. All right, guys, so let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I tried to let them be spirit led. Yes, I try to call that in every time I get on here, because nobody wants to hear me. They just want to hear what spirit has to say. And I hope I have given that to you guys. This has been really an amazing one. So thank you so much for being here. I will probably not be going tomorrow. I'm thinking Tuesday at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Love you all. Love and light. And make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I will see everybody soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.